Okay, we'll move on to the last topic here, which is student loan forgiveness actually going to happen? This has been on and off a topic we've covered ad nauseum sometimes, but I think it's really important to understand. So if you guys remember, I don't remember exactly when it was, within the last couple of years, Biden proposed a $10,000 relief. So I'll kind of give you the categories that he wanted to have for student loan forgiveness. 4 broad categories. So those who owe more money than they originally took out, people who have been in repayment already for decades, students from schools with a low financial value. I don't know how they determine that. And then those who qualify for loan forgiveness under an existing program but haven't applied for it yet. So those are kind of the 4 broad categories. This was meant to, they said it could be up to, it was like 3, I think they said, the plan could benefit as many as 3 in every 4 federal student loan holders. So quite a few people. Yeah, this $10,000 forgiveness for student loans. So if you remember, there was, I didn't know this exactly until I read the article. I knew there was lawsuits being filed. I didn't know the details. There were 7 states who sued when this happened. And as we all know, lawsuits, whether they're won or they are lost, one thing that they do accomplish is they basically put everything on hold. And so that's what happened, is they filed the temporary restraining order and basically put it all on hold. And that's when they pivoted and they came out with the SAVE plan and all of that. So what's happened recently is a federal judge let the temporary restraining order expire. And so now, as far as I'm reading this is now allowing it to go through. Is from what I can tell. Now, they literally said at the bottom of this article, this is a live update. I think this came out literally today. And so they're like, check back for details. So I'm sure there'll be more lawsuits filed. Who knows? But as of now, the temporary restraining order has expired and now debt relief can be given, they're saying, to these literally tens of millions of Americans. So there's an update. I'll leave it there. Will or Rabih, any thoughts on this?
I was wondering, sorry, just to clarify. This is different than the SAFE plan, right? This is only the 10K. Oh,
correct.
Okay.
Correct. This was the original, as far as I understand this was the original plan Biden released, which was the original debt relief plan, which was $10,000 to these specific people, like that you had to be under one of these 4 groups of borrowers. And it was a $10,000, just straight up $10,000 off. And so that was the original plan.
Was there
it didn't, I need to go back and probably get like the original details of what he had put out there. The article didn't go into those details, but yes, there was an income limit.
I'm pretty sure most of our clients didn't qualify for it.
I would imagine most of our clients would. I want to say, Will, to that point, I want to say it was something like $120,000, less than 120 grand in income as an individual, and like 240 as a couple, maybe.
As a couple, yeah.
So it could impact some associates out there and this was all undergrad debt, as far as I understand it. So, no, I think there's another. We talked about it earlier, right, with the ports and all that, and what this could do to inflation. There's an argument to be made that, combined with what you talked about with the ports, and then if this goes through, let's say it happened tomorrow, and all of a sudden $10,000 came out the books.
Everyone gets 10 grand. Yeah,
everyone gets 10 grand.
3 out of 4 student loan borrowers.
Yeah. Exactly. And I'm trying to think. I don't know the data off the top of my head, but think of how many people out there that have, let's say, $10,000 or less left in student loans.
Yeah.
I'd imagine it's a pretty sizable amount.
Sure.
And so what could that do to inflation? We know that 70% of the GDP is consumer, is the consumer. So it'd be, or spending. It'll be interesting to see if this goes through, what that does over the next few weeks or months.
Interesting timing again with the. I mean, it'd be if this goes through and it happens, I don't know how soon it would happen, but if it's happening, it's a pretty big win for the Biden-Harris administration to get this done. And so, it's a good optic for them.
Oh yeah.